Hello everybody, welcome back to Mindful Monday. My name is Melissa and today I welcome you to this space where we practice mindfulness but more importantly honour each other's presence. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that I feel is very important all through the year, but especially now as well as we are approaching Christmas and the holiday season, and that is self-care. Self-care is so important. And what I want to do today is to expand a little bit on that topic. Self-care can go down many avenues. It can be just for us to take some time out to maybe run a bath or spend time with a loved one, or it could be just taking a break away and reflecting on how the year has gone so far. Self-care as a ritual on a weekly basis for me would be spending quality time with myself, as in doing something that I totally enjoy, maybe reading or researching a topic that I really enjoy, making these videos with you. So each and every week when I make these videos, this is my time for myself, and I love the idea that I'm doing something that I love, but I'm also sharing that with all of you wonderful people, and hopefully some of you have benefited from these videos and are enjoying them as much as I am enjoying making them. So that's just one example of how I do some self-care. But I also realize that self-care goes a little bit deeper than that. While I'm teaching you on these videos, I'm also learning myself. So this is how the self-care works for me. And anything I really speak about on this channel, it all really goes back to what I want in my life or what I am doing in my life. So whether I'm doing food or I'm doing meditation or I'm introducing new books, everything I'm doing, I am working on myself also. So it's like double the joy. I get to do it myself and I get to share that with you. Now, other weekly rituals that I really enjoy to do are bathing and burning essential oils, lighting candles. All these simple things, they make me very happy, or cooking a delicious meal for my family. But that's for me personally. But today, I want you to reflect and maybe to invite you to figure out what are the things that you could be doing for yourself to take better care of yourself. Maybe taking longer baths, maybe spending more time outside, maybe nature, maybe you're a gardener, or maybe you just like to be outside, maybe you do sports. It really differs to every individual. But it's very important that we make time for ourselves, whenever we can. And I know with full-time jobs and when we have children also, it can be very difficult to schedule in me time. So when I make these videos, usually my children are napping, so that is my me time. And I don't make videos every day. So obviously I don't use my me time for videos every single day. So maybe one day I'll make videos, another day I'll take a long bath, another day I will practice a new recipe that I really want to try. So, I'm really always switching up and trying out different things that I enjoy and that relate to self-care for me. Also, I like to try out new products, as in like beauty care, because before starting YouTube, I studied beauty therapy, so this is something I'm also very passionate about. Not only to be beautiful on the outside, but to be beautiful on the inside, like I spoke about before. And I really enjoy doing cleansing my skin and looking after my skin and using nice moisturizers and nice scents, oils on my skin. So these are all things that really make me happy. And I think approaching now closer to the holidays, we all start to get a little bit in the motion of the holidays, where we're getting busier, we're making our schedule of how our Christmas is going to go, depending on what time we have off and how much time or how many children we have. So, I find for myself, I know that I have 3 children, so I'm trying to figure out how to be able to visit family and visit friends and work that around my kids, because I have 2 toddlers. My teenager is happy out. She will accompany wherever I go. She's happy to see everybody also, and my husband. But so I do understand that Christmas and holidays and any big occasion like that can lead to a little bit less self-care, because we're trying to meet all the arrangements and engagements that we've set up. So what I've chose to do this year is to slow down a little bit. So this Mindful Monday will be the last Mindful Monday until January. And that is my choice, because I have a lot of people that I want to meet and connect with that I don't see regularly through the year, and also that I want my children to spend time with while my husband is off work. These are the things that I want to be doing on the free time. I want to spend my holidays connecting and spending time with the people that I appreciate and that I love. And this is a big act of self-care for me, and also for the people who I'm going to be meeting. It shows them that I care, So what I want to say also is that I know that people are very busy, as I've said. Like a lot of people can be working, Christmas Eve, and they could be working New Year's Eve, and they may just have the Christmas Day off and maybe a holiday after. Maybe 2 holidays in the whole, we'll say, week of Christmas. So for people like that, I invite you to really, whatever moments that you have off or leading up to it, is to kind of start to ask yourself and organise for yourself to have some real good quality me time. Your self-care is so important, because all of us out here, we really don't realise how hard all the people are working around us. We just get caught up in the busyness and all the shopping, and we see everybody moving very quickly, and we see people are buying, and we see the sales assistants, and we go to a restaurant maybe for a coffee, to take a break, to take the weight off our feet from all the shopping. And it started to come to mind yesterday, because I was doing a little bit of shopping myself with my daughter, and I started to look at all the different people that were working in restaurants, in different shops, busy shopping centres, and I started to think hairdressers and beauty therapists, all the different people, hotels. And I remember myself when I worked in a hostel, we literally only closed Christmas Day. So we were really working the whole way through, and even though of course we would have preferred to be at home with our families, but because we were working, we had to work, and we showed up in good spirits, because we realised that we had a lot of backpackers and people staying with us that were away from their families also. Or sometimes people just go away because they're on their own. So we really have to take all this into consideration when we get into the busyness and the overwhelm and maybe the stress of the holidays, or even generally in life, because there are people on their own out there who will be spending Christmas on their own. And for people like that, if there's anybody watching, really take good care of yourself. And if taking care of you is connecting with somebody, or if you have no family, or if you have friends that are already have engagements with their own families, because this can be the scenario that a lot of people do end up on their own for Christmas, because we'll say their friends have their own families and they're travelling to them, and maybe there's people on their own that have lost people in their lives, or they're living on their own. So I invite you to really think about, if you are spending the holiday alone, to really self-care yourself. Use that time to do the things that you really enjoy doing, whether it's cooking your meal for Christmas Day or spending a long time in the bath. Don't distract yourself with what's going on, in everybody else's Christmas, or maybe watching lots of programs on Christmas that's going to make you feel more lonely. Even better again, maybe book that time away if possible. Maybe go somewhere where there's going to be other people who are on their own for Christmas. Because, as I said earlier, there are many hotels that are opened for Christmas. There are many hostels that are open for Christmas. So there is all ranges of prices to suit everybody's needs. There is, if it is the fact that you don't want to be on your own for Christmas, you really don't have to be. Today I want to give you that message. I invite you to put yourself out there. to maybe figure out, is there Christmas happening somewhere in some hotel or some hostel that you could be a part of, and where you'll be surrounded with people who are also away from their families, or maybe who are traveling alone. You know, there's nothing wrong with connecting with people, because it's so important, if that is the choice you want to make, if you do not want to be on your own this Christmas. And of course, if you have good friends that have offered you to go to their home for Christmas, go and enjoy the day. You know, it's so important, because that's really taking care of yourself, that's nourishing yourself. You know, we have to be mindful of the things that can trigger us as well also. And, you know, Christmas time is a time where people get triggered a lot by emotion. You know, especially with New Year's also, you know, people have all these big expectations. And really there's no need for it, because I really truly believe the new year, yes, is a big point of the year. We're going to be going into 2018. But, you know, we can really start our new year any day we want to. You know, in this video, even if it's seen after the new year, you know, your new year can be any day you choose it to be. We can all change, and we can all take care of ourselves whatever day we choose to. And what I want to also get out there today is to self-care yourself right now. I invite you to set the intention that whatever it is you think you need to do for yourself, maybe go for a massage, maybe rest a little bit more, maybe taking a longer bath, maybe cooking yourself a nice meal, maybe visiting a friend, whatever it is for you that the self-care is. Taking a longer bath, looking after your skin, painting your nails, maybe getting your hair cut. You know, there's many things that we can do that can enhance our spirit, you know, and that says to us, that speaks back to us that we are loving ourselves and we are taking care of ourselves. Even if it's just something as simple as sitting with your partner and really opening up, you know, becoming very present for them and present for yourself, and just opening up and speaking, you know, how much you're looking forward to spend Christmas with them, and setting the intention to put a little bit more attention on your relationship and your time together this Christmas. And I also want to put out there are many people out there as well that are very, very busy with visitors. Like, I know for myself, Christmas is a very busy time where I connect with a lot of friends and a lot of family, because I'm living here in Cork and I usually go to my hometown Killarney. So I always find that I'm spread a bit thin. So what I have to actually do is set the intention to make a point of playing, or how would I say, placing more attention on getting a little bit of more quality time with my own family, like my own children and my own husband. So this is just another way we can also self-care ourselves, you know, because that's what's meaningful to me. Of course, I'm delighted to meet all my aunts and my uncles and cousins, and my dad, more importantly, and my beautiful friends that I don't see all the time. But my own children and my own husband, I'm looking forward to have their presence, and I'm looking forward to spend more time with them. We have 2 birthdays coming up prior to the holidays, and I also have a wedding that I'm going to be attending right before the new year, the day actually before New Year's Eve. And I'm very, very grateful and excited to go to the wedding and to be there for my children, to see them turn 2 and 3, and to be able to spend Christmas with my family and to see my dad and my friends. But if it is the case that you are jam-packed with arrangements and you don't have a whole lot of time off, make sure that you're okay with saying no. You know, if it's something that you feel you really don't want to be somewhere at a certain time during Christmas, allow yourself to say no. Don't be the yes person. You know, set up the energetic boundaries that this time of the year is really for relaxation, peace, harmony. And it's the time of year where it's the winter also. It's the time of year where we get to reflect and we get to relax and we can light the fire. You know, it's winter. You know, so we don't really have to be anywhere if we don't really want to. You know, I'm just putting lots of different ideas out there on how we can self-care ourselves. You know, it really depends on you. But whatever way you're going to be spending your Christmas and your holidays, or even going into the new year, maybe the intentions you want to set. Maybe use your time through Christmas, if you're going to have more free time, to set those intentions, but to put more attention on how you're going to do it. You know, get more into action with those intentions. So guys, I hope that this was helpful today, and I hope that you got something from the few words that I've spoken about self-care. And I know it wasn't all about looking after ourselves physically, or you know, but I really think self-care is overall well-being, mind, body, spirit. So as well in the body, if we've any aches, we've any pains, you know, make sure to get that looked at, you know, or spend some time reflecting, you know, as well for your own mind, you know. And for the spirit part of you, whatever it is you want to do, whether you are a churchgoer or you're just somebody who likes nature, or maybe you're a person who appreciates the universe, whatever it is, you know, that's your own spirit, that's your intuition. You know, spend some time with that, you know, reflect maybe on what you want to improve in yourself, maybe to become more grateful, maybe to share more, you know, of you, your presence, you know, all these little things. So we can work on each area as well of ourselves, mind, body and spirit. And I find the best way that we can do that is by writing things down. Reflection is amazing, meditation is amazing for answers. But when it comes down to it, we are the most powerful beings, you know, when we just decide to slow down and to self-care ourselves, to eat well, to think positively, and to look after our own bodies, you know. It's so important. Then when we start self-caring to that level, everything finds a balance and everything becomes into harmony. So guys, I hope that you have a wonderful holiday, and wherever you are in the world, that you have a peaceful and a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. I will be back tomorrow with my Tuesday Live with Lily Ma, so you can always join us for that. That is 3 p.m. Irish time, and I'm not sure what it is American and Canadian time. I think it is 10 a.m. so you can always catch it later if you miss it. And I also will be putting links to past videos I've done on Mindful Monday, so if you want to reflect on those or go back and watch them through this time until January. So this week will be the last week that I will be on YouTube until January. So I have a good few videos coming up. I will have my Louise Hay coming up, probably the Friday. I will have my live tomorrow with Lily, and then I have another 2 videos which I won't talk about. They will be 2 surprise videos that I've coming up also. So this week I hope that you enjoy all the videos I put up, and if you like this channel, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And with all that said, guys, have an amazing holiday, and make sure to self-love and self-care yourself, and spend it with the people you love. And if you want to spend more time by yourself, do that too. And if you are living on your own and you are by yourself and you want to spend it with other people, like I say, there are many hotels and places out there that you can celebrate Christmas, and you don't have to be alone. That's the most important thing. So anyway, guys, I'm going to give you all a great big kiss. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.